Carrie, you look beautiful. I confidently wrote that down in this book because I knew you would be the most beautiful sight for me on the most important day of my life. Carrie, I promise to continue being your support, your shoulder, and your foundation. Working tirelessly together to nurture and achieve now our collective goals, dreams, and aspirations. And Carrie, your passion for Cleo walks the line of smothering obsession, but I promise to love you as unconditionally as our little baby bee does. I love your beautiful soul, where you know me better than anyone and somehow still love me back. Carrie, you've shown me more patience and respect than I feel like I deserve. It is usually when your inner social worker kicks in and you say, Liam, you do deserve it. But I'm going to have to stop you this time because these vows aren't for me, they're for you. I promise to show you the same deep level of patience and respect that you show me. I just want to finish by reiterating how much I love, respect, and support you. Recently, I had a devastating loss. And while both of our families circled the wagons to help me at one of the lowest emotional points in my life, you were there any and every time I needed you. There was no one else I would want with me to go through the turmoil more than you. I see our perfect love blossoming into a beautiful future, one that I cannot see myself facing without you next to me. I love you more than you know and cannot wait to enter the next stage of our lives together. I love you.
Just over 10 years ago, on my first day of college, I met a guy that lived down the hall. And it wasn't long before I realized I had a crush, but I was 18 and insecure, and if somebody told me I'd be marrying him someday, I probably wouldn't have believed them. I really didn't think the guy confident enough to sing I Will Survive in a falsetto Gloria Gaynor impression at our dorm's karaoke function would be interested. I promise that from now on and for the rest of our lives, I'll focus only on all the reasons that we do work, and I will cherish and strengthen them all. It turned out that for a few years I was happy just being friends with you. I actually felt really lucky to be friends with you and grateful that I was in your life. Like when I had nobody to carve pumpkins with on Halloween, you came by without hesitation. You don't just care deeply, you have a real drive and determination to be there and help those you care about in any way you can. I'll forever be grateful that I not only got to see your devotion and friendships, but experience it myself. We've had so many different bonds over the years as friends, roommates, partners, dog parents, and now as husband and wife. I promise to never neglect any of these bonds and to cherish all the intricacies of our relationship. Even as I become your wife, I will never stop being your roommate, girlfriend, co-dog parent, or most importantly, your friend. By the time we were spending lazy mornings together and way too much time picking the perfect name for your fantasy football team, it became harder and harder to ignore that there was more between us. You always supported me and seemed to be a compliment to me in all the right ways. The way we interact and pick up each other's slack is so natural, and I love our rhythm and the way we flow together. Our waters are sometimes shallow, like when we have impromptu dance parties or binge TV, but at times our water runs deep when we have conversations about life, family, and love. Just like we did at the Spartan race where you proposed, we'll hit some rocky patches, like when I load the dishwasher wrong, or I have to tell you what our plans are for the 4th time. Of course, we have and will continue to face much larger obstacles than that, but it will always be followed by stretches of flat land, smiles, laughs, and days like today. And in the end, I promise I will always be next to you, holding your hand as we jump over the fire.
people who need it. You want to make people happy. You strive to meet everyone's expectations of you, and then some. You always like for everyone to get along, and you think of others before yourself. Those are the things I take most pride in. Though she be but little, she is fierce. Carrie, I'm so proud of you, and I love your wonderful and uncommon combination of kindness, compassion, strength, and persistence. But most important of all, Liam's a dedicated and devoted and caring guy. He loves my daughter, and it's easy to see why Carrie loves him back. Carrie, what we've always wanted for you most was for you to be happy. And Liam, we've never seen her as happy as when she's with you. As many of you know, Liam's mother, Marcia Roy, tragically passed away in September after a long illness. Although she's no longer with us, I want to recognize and applaud her crucial role in making Liam into the fine young man he is today.
As the Bubby, again, I want to honor and remember Liam's mother. Marcia was a true Southern lady. Marcia was a fabulous human being. She was full of joy and kindness. I am certain that she is with both of you tonight and embracing you in all of her love with her arms stretched around you.
I want you to know how happy and proud she is of you guys' marriage to each other, and how hopeful and bright your future will be. Know that she is smiling down on you with a big heart and best wishes, and she would really wants to see you and give you a great big hug.
I'm so happy to see that my sister has found someone who is also very empathetic and loyal. The old proverb, marry your best friend, is so true for Carrie and Liam. The love that they have for each other is something truly special, and I am so grateful to be able to witness it and honored to be a part of their special day.
I am proud of him finally for committing to someone, even if it did take the better part of a decade. Liam has always been an exemplary person, a great brother, always overachieving, making it extremely difficult to follow in his footsteps. Carrie, you definitely found one of the good ones, so hold on tight and please don't let go. I know if our mom was here today, she would also agree that she is very proud of you and who you've become, and would be very proud and full of joy in regards to the future together.